Howdy ho, vagabond souls.
Hi there. It's Hotsy Malone.
And Tim Not Malone. We have reached a point to where the major construction of the Trailor's renovation is pretty much complete. I've got a few small things left to do, and I am turning it over to Hotsy to decorate. So, I mean, she's already picked out a lot of the things that are in here. The curtains she picked out. I mean, I installed them, got them all up and all that, but she picked them out, the colors, the pillows, all that stuff.
All right. So, I guess I'm taking the decorating baton.
Yeah.
First of all, I surprised him, he's a guitar player, and I surprised him with this cute, unique little key holder. And it's actually like what you would plug your cord into an amp, but it's a key holder. So this is going to go right behind him, actually, on the wall.
We'll show them in there.
Yeah.
But let me give you a closer look. It's pretty cool. It basically looks like an amp, a Fender amp, and it also gave me a really good excuse to get me a little Fender amp to take with us.
Yes, he's got a matching actual practice amp.
I've got a matching Fender practice amp just because she got this. So it's her fault.
It really is cute, and it's small, so it won't take up too much space. Anyway, the idea in here, I think I had mentioned in an earlier video that when we first got this camper, I had envisioned going kind of Art Nouveau, which is a style that I love, and I went to antique stores and got a lot of knick-knacky stuff. But then when I went to actually try to start decorating it that way, and I always try to decorate on a budget. This, however, did not turn out to be that way. But the Art Nouveau just was not panning out. So then I just went with the thing that's most comfortable to me, which is kind of eclectic, boho, hippie chic. Anyway, and that's kind of where I always end up. So we had taken out the unit that was here, that was the table and built-in kind of bench chairs.
Like that, I think they call it like a dinette.
Yeah.
It had the table that goes down and turns into a bed and all that stuff.
Yeah, and it was so tiny that, I mean, we didn't know anyone that would actually be fitting. It was more for like a child. And our child is 23 and 6-something feet tall, so that wasn't going to work.
Well, and really, I didn't like it. It was kind of ugly, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the only good thing about it was it had these huge drawers that pulled out, which we have now actually maximized with more space by getting this kitchen island.
Yeah.
So when we took that out, it kind of damaged some of the original wallpaper. So our idea was to wallpaper over it with peel and stick wallpaper. Well, I had no idea how expensive that really is, especially if you get, like a really cool design. So Spoonflower is a company that I ran across that has all these different artists that design wallpapers and fabrics. And so we ended up with the leopard. I love leopard.
I picked it out, by the way.
Yes, he did, because I kept sending him different ones going, hey, what about this? This is cool. And he kept nixing everything I kept sending. And then finally, I had picked this one wallpaper, and then I had this one, and he said, I like this one because it actually looks like fur. It's got like fur strokes in it, so that's what we went with. And of course, I tried to get them to give me a discount. Wah, wah. But we don't have enough followers
to
make it worth their while. So all they would do is give me the 20% off that they offer anyone. But I do highly recommend, if you want to do peel and stick wallpaper, check out spoonflower.com. It's an amazing company, and I'm not getting obviously endorsed in any way, shape, or form, but I love their stuff. So then we had we being me and my neighbor across the street, Paula, had the disaster of the curtains. Originally I was going to do room in shades, and then that kind of got scrapped, and then we were going to do the burlap blinds that I had seen on another site of folks that renovate campers. That didn't work, and so then it was going to be fabric. And so I knew that spoon flour, again, that you could actually get fabric to match your wallpaper. So went ahead and went for that. And my neighbor Paula was kind enough to actually make the curtains for us. So the idea was with this particular set here was that it would maybe just make the whole, window disappear, and all you would see would be the leopard. And these are really, you can't see in at night, because Tim was in here the other night with all the lights on, and I couldn't find him anywhere in the house. And it turned out he was in here and he had lights on and I couldn't see it at all. So yay.
And by the way, I put up the wallpaper.
Yes, well, hats off to my husband, who is super Mr. Handyman. He installed the floor, he put the trim, he put up the wallpaper. We did hire a friend of ours to paint.
I hate paintings. Not that I
because
can't
he
do
won't
it.
paint.
I don't like to paint.
He came up with the ideas for the leather pulls instead of the ones that I had actually bought, which we forgot to tell the painter guy about. He installed the sink, the faucet. He took what was a really non-functional pantry and pulled the wire basket apparatus that was in there and actually built shelves in it.
Yeah, the wire thing, it like pulled out and had baskets on it. It was like a waste of space.
Because there was space like this on either side of that pull-out thing, and it was like, well, and
so what I did, I made a set of shelves in there that's going to give us lots of pantry space.
So much more, and it's just so much more functional. And he replaced the faucet in the bathroom as well, which looked like an old motel faucet. It was like really nasty.
It was like one of those cheap plastic RV faucets, and it just sucked. It wasn't nothing. It might as well not even been there. I mean, it worked, but it was, so I replaced it and got a decent one.
He also came up with the idea of the cedar planks, because we at one point wanted to actually frame out the windows with wood, and then because our walls curve, we couldn't do that. But we could put the cedar planks above the window, and then that's what he's really done so much, it's ridiculous. He attached the curtain rods too. So we have this a little bit of kind of cool wood effect, and when you come in, it kind of smells like cedar, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's nice.
And he did the crazy futon. We took the couch out.
Well, yeah, there was a jackknife couch in here that we took out. We planned to do that from the beginning.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what was underneath it because it was just a solid piece. So we took that out, and then underneath it was just empty space. So I made a lot of space under there, and the whole thing pulls out and futon goes down to a bed. And
it is part of the slide-in, but
oh yeah, I made it. I put so it would slide nice on top of our new floor and not scratch it up and stuff. I've got little ball-bearing.
It's almost like rollers.
Yeah, they're like rollers, is what they are.
Yeah.
And so I've got several of those under them. And it just rolls in and rolls out, and it doesn't hurt anything. I had to do some adjustments on the bottom edge so nothing would scrape the floor. But I mean, and then trim it, and you never see it. It looks fine. I mean, in my former life, I was a trim carpenter, so a lot of this, I've kind of done that.
Came in handy.
Yeah, it came in handy, and I've done a lot of this stuff before. My family are all plumbers. I've done the plumbing before. It's not a big deal. So I mean, I just hate painting. I was a painter before, and I think I painted this big, huge, massive house, 3 different colors, and all this stuff. It took me an entire summer, and by the end of it, I just hate to paint. Period.
So this whole video is going to actually be in several parts, because right now we're just kind of giving you the basic run over of where my head's at on the decorating end of things, and we'll just show you some stuff, simple stuff now. But then as I progress and get pictures up and get some other items up that I have purchased along the way, then we'll do another updated video showing you, you know, some more stuff.
Well, and I think it may be cool to like even get some of those first pictures that we had of the before pictures.
Oh yeah.
I'll put those in the video when we get to like the kind of final thing. So it's like this big difference, you know.
Yes.
This was a lot of work. Again, I think except for the painting, I did everything myself.
Oh, he also put the tile up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Put
it's a peel and stick tile.
Yeah, the backsplash up thing.
Yeah.
There's a million little things that I've done.
Okay, so I have. If any of you've seen Spinal Tap, I have what we call the Spinal Tap syndrome. Well, I have that problem because I always think something's going to work. I always think something's bigger than it is. Anyway, it's supposed to be a shelf, you know? Like it's supposed to hang like this, and then you can put stuff here. And my vision was that it would go right here. But as you can see, it's not going to fit because it's too big.
Well, it wouldn't either. This is with it out too. I mean.
Yeah, there is not getting any more room here, and obviously, no, that's not gonna work. So, anyway, I guess I'll have to figure out something for this. No, none of this is gonna be. That's the door. No,
okay.
That blows my vision. So there you go. There's one thing that's not gonna work. Okay, so I got these two items at Hobby Lobby. And this is going to end up going here somewhere so that we can hang the dog leashes on it. So we have easy access to grab the dog leashes. And then probably this will go down here, and maybe we put poop bag things in it or something. Anyway, so you can get the idea. This is kind of rustic. And
show them where the key.
The key, our cute little Fender key deal is going to go like right here, so that when you walk in, you can just like plug your keys in, and that way we always know where, you know, where our keys are at. So that'll go there. I am gonna do like a kind of wall collage of pictures and art and stuff, and I did get this, which I was gonna hang up somewhere. Maybe that's now gonna be here. Who knows? But I am going to put my favorite picture somewhere, and this may be the big main thing that I just put some little pictures around. I got to find someplace for this. So this says, this is my motto: if life is a stage, then I want better lighting. So that's it for me, and check back with us on the next one when I actually put some of this stuff up.